please. God save me, please. God save me, please. God save me, please. God save me, please.
Kill me! Kill me! Just kill me!
Троице, поклоняемой славе. Презри благоутробно на раба твоего Федора, болезнью одержимого. Отпусти ему все согрешения его. Подай ему исцеление от болезни. Возврати ему здравие и силы телесные. Подай ему долгоденственное житие. Мирные твои, мирные блага.
Anybody? Somebody!
Щедрому Господу, нашему.
Hey!
Пресвятая Богородица, с сильным заступлением Твоим, помоги мне умолить Сына Твоего.
So? What do I do now? You're not going to get away with this, Doctor. I'm completely healthy.
You know the prospects as well as I.
With a corpse, no less. I know, but still.
You were instructed on the safety precautions, on the gloves, on the mask. You signed the papers.
Yes, I did. But the kids,
Take him away,
how was I supposed to talk to them with a mask on?
You trying to infect
They were
me or
scared.
what?
They were crying.
Yes, but you didn't save them, and you doomed yourself. We're short on people as it is, придурок. You could have helped so many.
Yes. Yes, I
What's the
could.
justice here?
All right. We'll
You're
start the
killers,
symptomatic
not
treatment
doctors.
and see where it takes us.
Hey!
A mild form has cropped
Anybody?
up lately.
Help!
There are even some cases of recovery. Let's be optimistic.
Give me the medicine! No, you haven't! Give me! Free me! Faster!
So, I don't have to remind you about the gloves and the mask.
Yes, I know that.
Perfect. Now, you take the temperature every hour. Blood samples every 3 hours. Call me at once should any parameters deviate from the pattern.
Of course.
You see, there's only been 2 cases with good prospects so far. We must study them carefully.
Yes, I understand.
Great.
They've been told to handle their stuff, and yet look at all this shit.
Well, what's there to do?
They got off easy, but we got to pack all that.
Yeah? And what's the point, huh? Should just burn it with the corpses and be done with it.
They say it's to find the source of infection. Bullshit, if you ask me. No way to do that now.
Well, those at the top know better.
The guard room is that way.
So, is the epidemic slowing down?
Looks like it, but let's check the facts. What do we know?
First of all, the new samples all show acute monocytosis.
True. Samples 317 to 323. Monocytosis.
Yet we already know the virus targets monocytes specifically.
It always did. All the previous samples only have neutrophils of the nucleates.
This can only mean one thing. This strain is becoming less virulent. But let's not rush to conclusions. We'll check the rest first.
Yeah, what good is a bioweapon if it goes out of control? I mean, from a military standpoint.
So, were you able to isolate the agent?
Yes and no. It is an Ebola virus strain, but trying to cultivate it is useless. It's basically non-virulent now, without the original strain.
Doctor, you know I'm not medic. Please explain.
I'm sorry. Here are the facts. In the first 2 days, the mortality rate was around 95%. In the third, it dropped to about 25%. Today, we only have 2 new infected, and they have a light infection Prospects of recovery looking promising. Now, as you understand, Moscow never was a natural habitat for this virus, and in its wild form, it remains dangerous much longer.
So, what does all this mean?
It is not a regular virus. It's a weapons-grade strain, engineered to achieve maximum lethality within a short time, and then turn harmless.
Damnation. Where did it come from?
I have heard of a new generation of bioweapons based on this virus being developed before the war. But where did it surface from now, after all these years?
Bioweapons. My God. Just in case, I have some Rangers' questions. One of them could have brought this surprise from the past to the Metro.
Yeah, it was stolen from D6.
Now the only way we're going to get out of here is to Attention, refugees! The station is under martial law. You must obey all orders issued by guards and medical
I feel
personnel.
perfect!
Failure to comply
That's
will be
great. I'm really
executed
happy
by
for you. You'll just stay here for a day, your cold gets better, and we'll let you go back to the others.
We thought they
And
were
why
gonna
would
help
I sit here because of a simple cold?
We're going to make sure it's just a call, and you're free to go.
But I've had this cold for a long time. Other than that, I feel great.
Oh, that's just perfect. Means we've nothing to fear. Means that the day after tomorrow, you can go back.
Why not now?
Well, it's the rules, you know. You also know what happens to those who break rules here, don't you?
I do. There's less and less people infected. Mild cases are cropping up.
Attention, refugees! Could you
Seems
notice
way too early.
any symptoms manifest in yourself or others?
Could this be a weapon-grade strain?
To the nearest
But where
medic or
from?
guard. Any attempt to conceal such symptoms will be
Why here? Why not? What could this mean? What?
We thought they were going to help us. With us in the cage. Look how they are.
Be on your way.
Step away! Away! Attention, refugees. Do not engage in unnecessary or unauthorized conversations with medical personnel or guards. Step away from the passage at once! Come on! But we left empty-handed.
You! Yes, you! You come through!
Бестоловые! Сколько можно? Пропустите!
Пропустите! Ребенок был там! Гладовый!
Step away or we'll shoot!
Помогли! Пропустите! Ну пропустите же!
Stop or I'll shoot! That asshole. We told him to stop. Every day. It never stops.
Now the only way we're going to get out of here is to find
They're just enforcing the quarantine. Hanza might not be perfect, but it could be much worse. I mean, look at the Reds and the Nazis. Hanza is better equipped than most to dealing with this. As for what's the weaponized Ebola has to do with the Reds' plans. I have a few fairies and none of them are good. Let's find a way out of this station.
Move, you can't stay here.
I'd listen to him, Artyom.
Artyom, I'm here!
I'm happy to know that you and Anna are all right. We can't afford to waste time being sick now. The Dark One we're looking for could really be the last one. We can't lose him. Let's go.
But I have to go. But I have to go back for her insulin. She'll die without it. Yo, boys, I'm here. I can't let you go. How can we buy anything when all we had is back there? And Hanza charges so much. Please. Hanza gave you shelter. Stand back. Shelter to die, I said stand back.
How much longer are we to wait? No, stop.
So we stay for a little
So
longer?
what about my luggage? What is it?
Read the pamphlet again, or listen to the broadcast, for Christ's sake. They've either been disinfected or disposed of.
But they took everything from me.
Where's your stuff?
What stuff?
When they took your stuff for disinfection, you signed on a card and were given a stub. Where is it?
Ah, that one. Here.
Nothing happened.
Well, see how easy this is? And you took so much time.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
I'm so good. Why don't they let me through? They let him through yesterday.
Disinfection. As if they're giving our money back.
The refugees sure were lucky, because Tomlin's Rangers were here. Corbett's men clearly didn't expect to be met with machine gun fire.
So, all the stuff's still there? Of course. What were you thinking?
Well, Hanza could not protect the station without help, but they did provide shelter for the refugees
so smart.
and the hospital. Perhaps that could help them.
How much longer? We're sitting on each other's heads now.
Papers. What papers? Look, Sergeant, can't you tell us what's happening there? Don't let us check. It was in the bag, and they burned it. Sorry, that's forbidden without a permit.
That's our man.
Let this one through without a permit.
Everybody around.
I'm so scared. Can't they just let us through?
I think you should stock up on filters and ammo, Artyom. We probably won't have such a chance anytime soon after this.
Well, we sure got lucky the Rangers were here. Come here, Ranger! I
Why
got
did they
great
fight
weapons!
anyway? What do they care for us or the refugees?
That's what puzzles me. Where's the trophy? Nobody signed any contracts with them. We didn't even promise anything. What were they thinking?
Nothing. It's their job. The Polish Rangers were doing stuff like this from the very beginning.
What? Fighting the Reds?
Nah,
If there's an epidemic, dangerous mutants, anything, then Polis sends the Spartans to handle the situation.
And what's up now?
They came because of the epidemic, but we already set up a quarantine and the Reds cleared out the source. So they helped us out so that the Reds don't get too enthusiastic.
And what's the profit Polis is making here? They're far from here. The epidemic wouldn't reach them.
The States had that arranged long ago. Polis handles stuff like this, and nobody touches them. They're neutral. They also handle negotiations if there's a war or shit like that.
Good luck with business, Ranger.
I get it.
Come on, take a look. I bet you don't have these in Sparta.
Hey, Ranger!
Artyom.
Yes, that's good business.
Come here, Ranger. Let's haggle. Mines are great for blocking off competition. Hey, some throwing knives, cheap. Buy these, nobody will give you a better price. The most economical ammo, you can take that to the bank. These are select stock, very economical. Come again.
Sure, but we're not
Grenade,
going
the great
to
price.
the Los Angeles.
Artyom, take note of the funds Hanza expends on this quarantine. And they are generally quite reserved for
Attention
their
on the
money.
platform. Opening
Perhaps
the
they are
airlock.
aiming for an additional trump card to use in negotiations at Polis.
Good luck in the tunnels, Ranger.
I don't like this woman's voice. What's calm bringing you to this time?
In some other time and place, what happened could be life-changing. But there is no time but present, and no place but the metro for us. And we must do everything we can to save it. I have to hurry and catch up with the Dark One. Anna has to tell her father of what Korbut and Moskvin are doing. Anything else is a luxury we can't afford right now.
We've got outgoing! Open up!
Soon, the leaders of Hanza, Redline, and Reich will meet in Polis, hoping to reach a peaceful settlement on D6. But I know the nature of man all too well, Artyom. War is as certain as the fall of night, unless a miracle happens. Well, we won't catch the train with the Dark One moving along the tunnel. But there is another way.
All right. Are you going to Polis?
No. Open the interline tunnel for me.
But the interline is a dead end, and very dangerous.
A dead end? No way. That's our road to Polis. Open up. Let's go, Artyom.
Careful with the generators!
As you see, it's no dead end. That's just what the Hanza authorities claim to discourage people from entering these passages. An unprepared man could easily lose his way here, or even become lost within himself. But as long as you're with me, there is no danger.
Right. Like the ghosts and anomalies leading to Curse Station?
Most people believe Metro to be just tunnels and stations, a lifeless and soulless conglomerate created by human hands alone. There's a special place in the Metro. The few people who come upon it never return. I call it the River of Fate, because it can change your destiny, wash away the silt of the past, and offer the chance for a different future.
In the absence of a sane plan, I'd go with his.
If a man enters this river in dire need of such a chance, wishing desperately to earn it, then he might be carried to the place and time where that chance is granted. Remember, we must find the Dark One. It is the only thing we are to ask of the river. The Metro is a living, breathing thing, with a heartbeat, a soul, and a mind.
If it involves smoking opium, go down the other tunnel, Artyom. Well, the Reds are certainly making a start on that. There's no doubt about it.
We got to be careful here.
Define careful. Calm. Never mind. Dead Nassalis. There are others.
It's an abandoned place.
By humans, yes. By mutants, no.
Hear that? Get ready. Just some monsters, nothing else. Let's go.
Just some monsters. Well, there were two of you. The odds were against them.
All right. There's something behind these cobwebs. Intriguing. Is that a sign? The grate is rusted and poorly attached. Give me a hand here, Artyom.
One, two...
Continue burning it, Artyom?
Yes!
Look, water. We're almost there. Pretty close. Darkness envelops us. We must not get lost in it. Do not rush now, and don't be surprised by anything. It is a strange place. You can pick it up. I think it's for you.
Artyom.
We can't stay here for long.
You're telling me, Mum? What's in this water?
We have to enter the water. We have to enter the water. Enter the water and imagine what you would change in your fate. Think of the Dark One. Don't be afraid. You're meant to be here, Artyom. Further! Go further! Think of the Dark One, and the river will bring you to him! Familiar scenery? It's the tower. And down there is the city of the Dark Ones. It's the moment you launch the missiles. Look, it's you. The river will cleanse you, forgive your sins. You can change your fate. You can do it. Choose your destiny and be free. This was their home. All that's left is ashes and dust.